Hi, my name is Amanda, and I'm going to address prompt number 3 for this week's discussion board. Can attachment theory explain abusive romantic relationships? If so, how? If not, why? All people want to feel loved and usually seek out intimacy in their relationships. Clinton and Sibsey, 2006. Yet, according to Jaden and Theens, 2000, roughly 1.5 million women and 800,000 men have suffered romantic partner violence in their life. There have been several attempts at explaining abusive romantic relationships using attachment theory as the conceptual framework. Mihalik, Alderando, Gilbert, Gokhale, and Shore, 2005, and Mayuselis, 1991. Attachment theory refers to the appropriate or inappropriate behavioral patterns expressed by mothers and their infants as the infant independently explores his world. Brotherton, 1992. Recently, Dumas, Pearson, Elgin, and McKinley, 2008, have looked at abusive romantic relationships as a mispairing of attachment styles that lead to violence when men displayed high attachment avoidance with women experiencing high attachment anxiety. From the perspective of Brennan, Clark, and Shaver, 1998, avoidance resembles an avoidance of intimacy, discomfort with closeness, and high self-reliance. On the other hand, Brennan et al. 1998 described the anxious style as preoccupied, jealous with a fear of abandonment and a fear of rejection. Each attachment style contributes to violence in differing ways. For example, Dumas et al. 2008 concludes that in couples with a male with high attachment avoidance and a female with high attachment anxiety, different needs for closeness and distance, as well as perceptions regarding changes in socio-emotional distance, done in 1998, may be related to episodes of intimate partner violence. The discrepancy between anxious females' partners' need for closeness and reassurance and the avoidant male partner's need for distance and emotional separateness may result in violent behavior. Page 6. When there is a perceived threat to the attachment bond, it is possible that the threat creates an emotional atmosphere for violence. For example, frequent frustration of attachment needs and negative affect, characteristic of strongly anxiously attached individuals, increases the likelihood that they will experience impulses toward interpersonal partner violence when facing threats to their attachment bonds. Finkel and Slaughter, 2007. The obvious concept of need is implied in the preceding portion of this discussion. All people have needs, but how do they fulfill those needs? An attachment style can explain expressed behavior, such as violence in the face of frustrated attachment needs, but where does God's intent for human need fit into the equation? As humans, we were created in God's image, destined for relationship. We were designed with faculties no other creature possesses in that we have unusually large brains to facilitate social activity. Bruce Hood, 2012. We do need each other and thrive when we sense we have a meaningful relationship or meaningful relationships. Yet adversity and sin create the malfunction within interpersonal relationships that have been called avoidant and anxious attachments. Still, we must not forget that God calls his people to first and foremost rely on him for all needs. Childhood and life experiences in general will contribute to attachment style, but according to Clinton and Sibsey, 2006, styles are malleable in that a change of perspective could greatly help in reshaping our views on others and how people can receive one another. For example, Ecclesiastes 7:14, New International Version, reminds us, when times are good, be happy. When times are bad, consider this. God has made the one as well as the other. We must believe with optimism that things will work out and that people do recover from adversity. Clinton and Sibsey, 2006. Okay, here are the references. Thanks for listening and good luck with your own discussions.